Hi viewers. I've always wanted to make a multicolored tower of jelly for the kids to marvel at and enjoy. There are two challenges though. The first hurdle I needed to conquer is to make sure the jelly doesn't stick to the container it sets in, such that the jelly can come out intact in a tower shape. I finally got a way to resolve this challenge. I'm going to share that strategy with you in this video. The second challenge was to get the jelly tower to stay in shape once it is removed from the container. I have a solution for that also, and I'm going to share it with you in this video. You need to dissolve your jelly in water according to the instruction and ratio outlined in your jelly packaging. The only difference is that you are going to add 1 teaspoon of gelatine for every cup of water. Usually, the standard box of jelly is dissolved in 1 cup of hot water and then you add to the solution 1 cup of cold water. Gelatine dissolves in hot water, so add your 2 teaspoons of gelatine with your jelly powder and dissolve with 1 cup of hot water before adding a cup of cold water. Gelatine will make your jelly firmer than usual so that it can stay in shape after you remove it from container or mold. 1 challenge solved. Make sure to dissolve only the amount of jelly you need to make 1 layer at a time. For starters, pour this into your container or mold according to how you want your first layer to look like. I want each of my jelly towers to look unique. Store your solution in the fridge until the first layer is set. I kept mine in the freezer because I wanted to finish quicker, having several layers to make. Once the first layer is set, go ahead and dissolve jelly and gelatine for the next layer. Keep repeating the process until you have the layers you desire and your container or mold is full. Well, even grown-ups are mesmerized by this artwork. Except that it proved to be an impossible mission to remove my jelly from the glasses. Not all is lost though. In order to make sure you can remove your jelly intact, you are going to follow the entire process I just took you through, save for the container. I figured you need a container that can let in some air at the base of the jelly once it's set. You need some air pressure to emit the jelly. So, I went into inventor mode and came up with this solution. Neatly cut out the end of a plastic bottle that has a cap and use it as your mold. Once the jelly is set, tip over your self-made mold onto a plate or tray and open the cap to let in some air. Push the jelly out gently if you have to. If that doesn't work, you may want to wet your dishwashing cloth in hot water and wring it. Rub the bottle mold with the warm cloth only for a short moment. Your jelly should drop out of the mold. My daughter blew out her own jelly and it came out so easily. There should be a healthy way of blowing the jelly out though. I'm so proud. This worked out well for an experimental project. Just a few lessons. If you use the freezer, stay alert to avoid freezing the jelly. Make sure your solution is not too hot when you pour it over a set layer of jelly. Make sure to smoothen the edges of your bottle so they do not scratch the jelly when you remove it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment.